Director of the Council for the Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect, CPCAN, Stacy Blaylock. Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
Happy anniversary, 1 year.
Thank you.
1 year,
Yep, 1 year down.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm really loving it. We're doing, we got a lot of stuff on the horizon. We're doing some good work, so.
Good, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's too bad we have to have a council for prevention of child abuse and neglect, but unfortunately it happens.
Yep.
This month, though, is important.
Yes, this is Child Abuse Prevention Month. So we have a lot of stuff going on for the month, and it's really our big push to let people know that we are here and what we're doing, and let them know why we exist, why we need to focus on prevention so that we can prevent kids from experiencing abuse and neglect. So, and it's nationally, this is Child Abuse Prevention Month.
And we can help. There's a number of ways we can help. And I think everyone says, well, I don't abuse or neglect children, so I'm doing my part, but there's more you can do.
There's more you can do, of course. I mean, a big thing we focus on is reducing risk factors with parents. So we know what risk factors lead to abuse and neglect, so how can we support parents to reduce their parental stress, make sure they have access to resources, including like parenting classes and things like that, to try to prevent it before it starts.
In your year that you've been the director, are there some things that you've learned that have been surprising to you?
I mean, there are some that I've learned, but a lot of it I knew because of my work as a foster parent for the last 10 years, which is why I'm so passionate about this work, is because I see the kids after the fact. And I, take care of the kids after the fact and see the parents then being connected to resources and many times being able to get their kids back and rectify the situation. So I'm very passionate about the work just because I see the after effect of it. And
yeah, it's not just the after effect. You see them at the end of their whole whatever life, if in some cases of abuse and neglect.
Yeah, and it's always really rewarding to see parents who can get their kids back. That's what the system's for. So if we can prevent the kids from being removed in the first place, that's the goal.
The fundraising, so there's some ways we can help.
Yeah, so there's some ways you can help this month in particular. We are having our Pinwheel Garden, which our pinwheels represent the carefree childhood that every child deserves. That event is this Thursday, so you can come out and support, just learn more about what we're doing, see our building, and enjoy some refreshments afterwards. And then in addition to that, this week through the 9th, if you go on our Facebook page, we have a Five Below flyer posted, and if you show that and spend money at Five Below, we get 10% of the purchase. Marketplace Manna for all of April is doing 5% of purchases, which you do have to have a physical card for that we have at CPCAN. You can
at
get
which
those
place?
There. Marketplace Manna. And then Brass Rail is doing a fundraiser for us on the 27th. All day. If you purchase a $10 meal, there's several selections. If you purchase one of those, $5 of that goes to us. So so those are some of the ways you can help support us this month. And we're really excited. We have some things on the horizon, some new parenting classes we're going to be offering, some of which focus on kids who have been through trauma and traumatic experiences, as well as parents of kids with special needs. So those will be coming in the future here soon, and we just trained 2 new people to teach Nurturing Fathers, so we'll be able to offer that more frequently and in different locations.
Parents of special needs children, is the incidence of abuse and neglect different than the general population?
I honestly haven't seen the data on that to tell you for sure, but I would imagine so, just because of the stress that comes with that. I mean, I have children with special needs, and it is definitely stressful to know how to help them and parent them when it comes to that.
Yeah, so. And I think we've all, seen families that have the additional work and struggle of a special needs child, where the stress has got to be, it can be overwhelming.
Especially when you feel like you don't have support or help, and it's hard to trust your kids with special needs with somebody else because you don't know if they're gonna do it right. You know what I mean? So there's that stress of that. So you don't want to ask for help always. At least that's something that I struggle with myself. So I've had to learn that and trying to help other parents take care of themselves first, so that they can take care of their kids.
Now, on this Thursday at Greenwood Park, which is right across the street from your offices. What are you going to be doing during the event?
So Zoe Lyons from MDHHS and the Honorable Judge LaFlamme will be speaking. Mayor Mahoney will be doing a proclamation, and we'll be talking just about the need for abuse and neglect prevention in Jackson and the prevalence of abuse and neglect, and also talking about some of our programs, and people can come and learn about those things as well. So we'll be putting pinwheels in the ground afterwards, and as I said, the pinwheels represent the carefree, joyful childhood that every child deserves, and that will be a physical representation of the work we do.
It's great, you know, picture a kid running around with a pinwheel. That's, you know, a little carefree part of a carefree childhood.
And we do have, I'm thankful, 5 Forks has donated some cupcakes, so people will be able to enjoy those. And we also have a couple indoor pinwheel gardens at Community Choice Credit Union, both of their locations. So they've put those up for us to help raise awareness for the month. So we're trying to get pinwheels all over the place so that people see them and realize what month it is and what they can do. And
you can even wear a pinwheel like you
Yes.
can. I have one of those.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can people like donate and get a pinwheel lapel pin, or can they get a pinwheel to put in their own yard?
Yeah, so if they want to bring $1 to the event or anytime stop by, $1 a pinwheel, and we'll sell you pinwheels to put in the ground. And with the lapels, if you do want to make a donation for one of those, I'm sure we can arrange that.
Are you, like everyone else, always looking for volunteers?
Yes, especially now that we're going to be expanding our parenting programs, we are going to need more volunteers to make sure we can run those well and offer some kind of child care and things like that for those. So yes, we will need volunteers.
And I was talking to you before the show, you've got the building next to yours, you've got for lease.
Yes, yes, we have a large building that is available for nonprofits for rent, and it has several office spaces, a conference room, and 2 bathrooms. So it's very large. Heather Herndon is who that's listed through, so you can reach out to her team and she can get you connected with us if you're interested.
And if someone would like to be in one of the parenting classes or take advantage of the programs and services there,
they can find us on our Facebook page, message me there. I run the Facebook page, so the message will go directly to me. Email, call, any of those ways are perfect ways to get in touch.
So I remember last year, the planting of the pinwheel garden was a bit of a challenge because I think it was snowing, wasn't it?
Yes, it was snowing. The proclamation was soaked by the time he was done speaking because it was a very wet snow too. So I'm hoping that the weather holds out this year. It might be a little chilly, but hopefully no snow or rain.
Well, it looks like we'll be done with the rain by Thursday, so you should be, it will cool off, but it'll still be better than snow.
Yeah, fingers crossed, because last year we weren't supposed to have snow either until like the day before, so.
It's Michigan, you
It
never
is
know.
Michigan.
Well,
It's
great.
Michigan.
All this month, well, every month should be Child Abuse and
Yes.
Prevention Month. Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month.
Of course. But this month especially.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Stacy Blaylock, Executive Director for the Council for the Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect in Jackson. We have